Hello, welcome to Verbling. Hi there, I'm teacher Oakley, and today, for the next hour, we will continue our series of look at looking at looking at collocations in English. Collocations are words that go together, common phrases, either common combinations of things like adverbs and adjectives and nouns and verbs and subject nouns, these types of things, including maybe some colloquial expressions and idioms. Today's class on collocations is focused on music. Wow, that was terrible. In any case, our focus today is on music. What we're going to do is we're going to look at a bunch of music reviews. We're going to read them and talk about the collocations that appear in these music reviews. And hopefully, if we have time at the end of the class, we can do a few exercises to test our retention of the material. Okay. Hi there, Sasha. Welcome back.
Hi, thank you.
Again. Sasha, do you love music?
Sure.
Sure.
For
Who
shizzle.
doesn't?
Who doesn't?
For shizzle. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, great vocabulary. All right. For shizzle. Oh, great. All right, Mustafa's joined us as well. Hey there again.
Hello, teacher.
Mustafa, are you a rocker?
No, I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not sure what you mean. I didn't ask.
That was a sneak attack. I ambushed you. Our collocations class today is about music. We're going to talk about music. All right.
Okay.
And I very colloquially asked if you were a rocker. Rock and roll, like that. Just kidding around. We're going to be talking about music, though, today. So you know. Okay, anyway, welcome. V, welcome to the class. Hello again, V.
Hello again. How are you?
Still doing okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. We've got a plethora of material, so let's get to it. What is a plethora? Does anybody know? Class? A plethora. Okay. Well, here's your first vocabulary word. A plethora means a whole lot of something. A large amount of a group of something. A plethora. We have a plethora of material. So here we go. You guys never saw Three Amigos, the movie? No? Did anybody here see the movie The Three Amigos? Very stupid movie with Martin Short, Steve Martin, Chevy Chase. Oh, okay. I'd like to recommend it to you guys if you want to be entertained by some really stupid, a really stupid movie, which is actually kind of funny. There you go. Okay, and here we go. Doing a screen share. We're going to read some music reviews. Okay, I think we can just take turns reading. Go ahead and read the entire review one at a time. Sasha, starting with this first one. Bloom, music from the center of the earth. Wow.
Okay. New arrivals on the rock music scene, Bloom, are already making a big impact.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, read the whole darn thing.
Okay. If you are looking for background music, then this is not for you. But if you want music to blast out from your hi-fi and annoy the neighbors, the Bloom's debut album. Bloom's debut album. with track from their live performance at the Delaya Stadium. Maybe just what you want.
Okay, let's talk about the bold print collocations in this review. Sasha, the music scene. Sasha, how's the music scene in your town?
How didn't get it. How is my could you repeat sorry.
Sure. This would be a common enough question to ask about something to ask about somebody's city. What is the music scene like? Or
Okay.
how is the music scene in your city?
This do you mean scene or city?
Scene.
Scene. We don't have a permanent scene. When we have a holiday, it's scene is built.
Okay.
No.
Wait a minute. I clearly need to explain this collocation.
Okay.
The music scene, if I say, how is the music scene in your city? All right, if you ask that question of me, I would answer like this. Well, here's the deal. We have a large concert about it once every 3 months. There are only about half a dozen nightclubs in this whole city, which kind of stinks. Comparing it to the music scene in the United States, I would say it's really weak. In the United States, pretty much wherever you are, you have a choice of 10, 20, 30 different live bands to go see on a weekend. Here I have a choice of 5, maybe. The radio stations, there's 1 rock station and 800 pop stations. It's very annoying. There's almost no alternative music in my city. There's no reggae club or alternative rock, or heaven knows they haven't invented speed metal here. That is the music scene in my city. Okay? Savi? That's the idea. The whole atmosphere, what happens with music is the music scene. Everything. All the background. Okay, so they're using it here, new arrivals on the rock music scene. Okay, they're talking obviously very generally. It's a very general idea, but you can ask specifically, what's the music scene like in your city? That's what that means. Okay, Sasha, where do you hear background music? Can you give me an example of a place where you hear background music?
I don't know.
Well,
I understand.
Okay, and if you go into a shoe store, a supermarket, any store, any retail shop, they generally have music playing soft and low in the background. A restaurant, every restaurant you've probably ever been to usually normally has background music. Music not playing loud, it's not in the foreground, nobody's there to listen to the music, it's just in the background. Elevator music sometimes.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Okay, so these are all examples of background music. Okay, you.
At restaurant.
At a restaurant, yeah, very common. All right. You blast music if you play it very loud. Do you like to blast music, Sasha?
No, I don't. I even fast and music for holidays, etc. I don't like it loudly. Just to listen to it loudly.
Okay. Another way you can blast the music, you can crank the music. This, if I was asking somebody, If I was asking somebody to play the music louder, if I want them to turn up the volume, I might ask them to crank the music. This is very common for Americans. Crank the tunes. By the way, Americans often call music tunes. What do you got for tunes in your car? Let's hear some tunes as slang for music. And to crank it. Oh, this is a great tune. Crank it, dude. Turn it up. Okay. One more song. Live performance is fairly obvious, but what's a debut album?
Debut
And
album. It's
the,
first.
yeah, the first album. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry I didn't point this out before. The T is silent. Debut. No T.
Debut. Okay.
That's it. Okay. Very good. All right. Live performance is pretty obvious. The guys are right there in front of you playing. Quick welcome to the class, Karem. Welcome back. Hi again. Karem, is your working? Yeah, it is. Hi again. And Ken. Hello, Ken.
Yes, hello.
Hello. Welcome back.
You?
Okay, Mustafa, can you read this next review? The Oxbridge Symphonia. British classics, old and new.
Okay. Haunting melodies and the occasional virtuoso performance from its two soloists mark this collection of popular British classical music, which aims to capture a wider audience for the classic and to promote Britain's musical heritage. Roger Crowe conducts the orchestra.
Okay, continue.
Crowe himself composed two of the pieces, hence the CD title could just a second. Good birthday present for your uncle and aunt, but if you are a real classical music lover, save your money.
Okay, let's talk about some of these collocations. Obviously, what style of music are we talking about, Mustafa?
I'm poor at music style. Classical music.
Yes, of course. And some pronunciation notes, if I will. Virtuoso. Okay, we'll talk about meaning later, but virtuoso.
Virtuoso.
All right. And soloists. 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 3 syllables. That's it.
Soloist.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Mustafa, what's a haunting melody? This is a strong collocation. Obviously, an adjective, adjective-noun combination for it's a strong collocation because it talks about a very specific kind of music. What is a haunting melody?
I'm not sure, but it seems like from the paragraph, like he defined it maybe, which aim to capture wider audience. He defined it later. Is it the meaning or not?
Well, it's really hard to explain. I was hoping that you could do it. A haunting melody. Okay, something that haunts you. First of all, to haunt, a ghost haunts a house. A haunted house is a house with a ghost in it. Ooh. Okay. However, more abstractly, if something haunts you, it means you keep remembering it. All right? So, the idea here is more that abstract idea, haunting melodies. Okay, these are melodies that are very memorable. It largely means that They're memorable maybe because they're different. Okay, Ken, great. Another. Okay, very good. A catchy melody. All right, that Ken wrote in the Verbling chat box. A catchy melody or a catchy song, catchy jingle. Those are advertisement songs. Catchy goes with all of those. Collocates with all those. It is similar to a haunting melody, but a catchy melody is catchy because generally speaking, it has a very simple rhythm. So it's really easy to remember. Catchy, it catches in your mind. A haunting melody is similar in one way, but in another way, it's memorable because it's very different, more ephemeral. Not so, 1 2 1 2 1 2, like a catchy melody. So it's the same idea that it's memorable, but it's memorable because it sticks in your mind, not because it's simple, but rather because it's complex, because it's unusual. Might be better. So unusual but memorable. So very kind of specific meaning, which makes it a very strong collocation. All right, Mustafa, what on earth is a virtuoso performance?
I don't know.
Do you know what a virtuoso is?
No, I don't know.
Usually this term is relegated to musicians. It's used for musicians who are really, really, really good. Nobody else can do what they do. Okay, he's a virtuoso on the violin.
Okay.
Nobody can do what he does. Okay. All right, so a virtuoso performance, well, now becomes obvious. A performance, someone who is beyond expert. Okay, who can't be rivaled, unrivaled performance. By the way, there's another strong collocation. He gave an unrivaled performance, meaning to say nobody could actually, it's not even possible to give a performance as good. All right, so that's it basically. Not the collocation, but Mustafa, what is a soloist? Two soloists. Soloist.
Performance too small. This collection. I don't know either. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. We're learning a lot. They're solo, alone. They play by themselves. Okay.
Yeah.
So they play without any other instruments, just their instrument, alone.
Okay.
So solo, anything you do solo is alone. Oh, by the way, although virtuoso is really meant to be for musicians, you will hear it used for example, Roger Federer gave a virtuoso performance at Wimbledon this afternoon. You will use it. You will hear it used for athletes, for anybody who really. I could use it for actors. Yes, absolutely. For actors, for athletes. You could use it talking about your sister who smashed your mom's car, and she convinced your mom that it wasn't her fault, that was actually her mother's fault, even though your sister's the one who smashed the car. Oh my God, that was a virtuoso performance. Well, acting, again, lying. Somebody can give a virtuoso performance lying, for example, or as a con artist, all right, committing fraud. So you can give a virtuoso performance almost doing anything, really. Okay. capture a wider audience. Okay, I think that's well, Mustafa. Any idea what the meaning is here?
To capture a wider audience, to attract a wider audience, maybe you can say.
Yeah, to attract a wider audience. That's it. Very much the same. That's right. So they want more people to enjoy the classics. Even usually it's co-located with for something, for the classics. Okay, musical heritage. All right. I think that's an obvious co-location. The history of music in that area, musical heritage. Roger Crow conducts the orchestra. Well, of course he does. What else would you conduct? It's a collocation because that's the action that you do to an orchestra. Mustafa, what is conduct? What is conduct and compose?
Conduct the orchestra. Uh, um, work on it. Um, Work on it. What does it mean? Like maybe work on it, teacher.
Here I am, conducting the orchestra.
Yeah. So he does the performance.
Yeah, yes, that guy. With the baton, not a pencil, a baton. But yes, he organizes what's the word? Just had it and it just slipped out of my mind. He basically keeps the timing for the entire orchestra, and he helps them to stay organized in the piece. Okay, so he's the expediter. He directs. Yes, okay, so great. A director directs a movie or a play. Conductor conducts an orchestra. That's a good analogy. Very similar ideas. Okay, great. And what is compose?
Composed like composed from. I always hear this word like composed from something. But let's
Compose
see.
a poem? Yeah, okay. You can compose. You can compose a letter. You can compose a poem. You can compose music. Sure. So to compose is create, make. Often either written material or music. Okay, that's it. And I think a music lover is pretty obvious. I asked a bunch of you when you entered the class if you were a music lover. Meaning, do you like music? Okay.
Okay.
Mustafa, are you a classical music lover?
No, I'm not familiar with this.
Okay. Okay, let's move on. V, could you read about Johnny McCroy, Songs We Love?
Yeah. Johnny McCoy songs we loved. For fans of easy listening and catchy tunes, this is all you need. In fact, it's so relaxing you might just fall asleep. Catchy tunes, that's why. Mark Roy gives a sentimental performance of these old love songs. At 47, he's not exactly a pop idol, but his adoring fans will love it.
Okay, V, what is easy listening?
I think
You know what
you
that
are
means?
listening thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy listening means the rhythm or the song is very easy for us to listen.
Yeah.
It's easy to get deep into your soul.
Yeah. It's usually fairly simple arrangements with fairly simple rhythm. It's never really fast and it's not too slow. It's kind of the mild elevator music.
Yeah, not like an academic songs.
Not like what?
Academic.
Academic.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's an academic song? I don't know.
And no, I mean it is like the high level songs for the singers who who have graduated from academy.
Oh, no, it's not classical music. It's basically pop music.
Uh-huh.
Pop music, but very, very middle of the road. Pop music. Often love songs and ballads. What's a ballad, V? Do you know?
Yes, I know. Ballad is like a love song with a slow rhythm.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
usually have pop ballads
Okay. Well,
or
that's
rock
easy
ballad.
listening.
Yeah.
Ballad. Yeah, ballads. They are often love songs. You're absolutely correct, but they tell a story generally.
I thought country usually tell us a story, not ballad. Because for country songs,
Oh no, you got it backwards. Country music has ballads. Rock music has ballads. Um, ballads are tell a song, but not all rock song tell a story. Not all rock songs and not all country songs tell a story.
mhm,
Definitely not.
yeah.
Uh, Certainly, but ballads generally tell a story. Singing along. Okay, easy listening. All right, very, very middle of the road pop, often with featuring love songs and ballads.
Is the middle of the road an idiom? Middle of the road.
Yeah, middle of the road. Yes, it is an idiom. Um, Middle of the road. It can just mean a middle position, not on either extreme.
Mhm.
Okay, he's a middle of the road candidate for president. He's not extreme right wing or left wing. He's middle of his policies are middle of the road.
So you mean like
Can mean that.
down to earth? Is that like down to earth?
Down to earth is something completely different.
Oh,
Down to earth means somebody is simple and honest.
uh-huh.
Totally different.
Yeah,
And we use that to describe someone's character, not their position.
yeah. So middle of the road is like the class
But
of a person.
no, it has nothing to do with class. It doesn't describe people at all. You can't use this to describe a person. I can't say he's a middle of the road person. I said his policies are middle of the road, or he takes a middle of the road position. I can only use it to describe things and abstract things. Middle of the road music means it's not fast and dramatic. It's not speed metal or punk rock or reggae. It's not extreme, but it's not the other extreme either. It's not classical.
Mm-hmm.
It's not orchestra music. It's somewhere really in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It really is in the middle. Easy listening is, oh well, whatever. Okay. Anyway, easy listening, catchy tunes. All right, Ken and I, or Ken brought this up earlier. A catchy tune, a catchy rhythm. Catchy collocates with a lot of different words. Catchy song, catchy melody.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I already mentioned that tunes is used for music by Americans a lot. You give a performance, or
Give a
yeah,
performance. It means
yeah,
you are performing a
yeah.
song.
That's it. Pretty straightforward. Or to perform. All right. A pop idol.
Oh, it's very popular.
That's
That
right.
is a person who has a huge fan in their career, and
Yeah.
maybe it's like a big symbol of music.
Okay. We can also say a pop star. But basically, when we use rock, we never say rock idol. We say a rock star.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
rockstar.
yeah. And he has adoring fans.
Adoring fans means loyal fans.
Very loyal fans. That's exactly correct. Adoring fans, also fans collocates with loyal fans, adoring fans. Yeah, those are two very common collocations there.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's take a look at another one. Karam, let's bust out with Yola. Blaze Mama. All right.
Uh, I I can't hear now.
You you can't hear now. Okay. Can you read this? Can you see this?
Yeah, no, I don't see this.
You can't see the screen share?
No, I can't see the screen.
Okay. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I'm not sure what the problem is. Okay. Well, Karam, if you could, I don't know what you need to do. I don't know why that would be a problem.
Yes, that's a problem.
I don't know how to fix that. But Ken, could you go ahead and take over?
Yes. In my case, to adjust kind of bandwidth sometimes works to this program.
Do what? Sorry.
To adjust the bandwidth, I don't know. I'm using Google Chrome. Japanese version, but you can see the radio antenna-like button. Yeah. So to adjust that, I can see the text over. Yeah. Sometimes it happens to me as well. Or click teacher's icon back, other people's icon to back to teacher's icon.
Okay. Karam, did you hear that? Those suggestions? Thank you, Ken.
You're welcome.
I can hear, but could you repeat?
Sure. Ken suggested you might try different things. First of all, you could try switching to other people's icons. You could also try adjusting your bandwidth up above and the settings, the gear thing on the top toolbar. You could adjust your bandwidth. That may help you. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. In the meantime, Ken, can you go ahead and read this next review?
Okay. Passed out with Jora V, Blaze Mama, Presto numbers. And Bust Out's new double CD features Jora V, a young rap artist from Miami. Jora used to be with Chicago hip-hop band Frenzy, but went solo in 2004. The band have remixed 4 tracks from earlier albums, and Jora's up-tempo numbers just add to the excitement.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, wonderful. Okay, their new double CD. First of all, before we get to this part, what's a double CD?
It's like a double album.
Yes.
2 CDs in one set.
Right. That's right. Okay. All right. It features. What does that mean? Their album or their CD features somebody else.
In hip-hop world, featuring some other artists is very common. Maybe collaborate with Jordan B.
Very good. Collaborating with, featuring. Sometimes you see featuring somebody. Yeah. That means they play. They may not play on every track. Oh, what's a track, by the way?
Track means song.
Yes. Translated song. So this Joe Levy character may not play every single song, but he's going to play some, at least somewhat, on the album. Okay. He's a young rap artist. Okay. What's can you rap for us, Ken?
Yes, rap artists, how can I say,
Yeah.
talk with rhythm.
Really,
Uh,
I don't understand, Ken. Could you demonstrate?
okay, just kind of, yeah. I don't know the exact rap song, and
Come
yeah, kind
on,
of the
Ken, just do it, Ken. Don't poo-poo it.
yeah,
You can move
two,
it. You can prove it.
yes, that's wrong. They have a distinct rhythm of talking, but not so much melodious. That's a rap.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. More rhythmic than
Yes.
melodious. Yeah, well, I'm with you there. But you can also use this rap artist, reggae artist.
Mhm.
You can use this for various genres.
Yeah.
Jazz artists, sure. Right. So it collocates with different genres to
Even
talk about.
Japanese traditional music has rap elements actually. It's not new actually.
No, no, it's not. They used to call it patter. They used to call it patter. You can see it in like Gilbert and Sullivan musicals
Mhm.
from 100 years ago.
Mhm.
I'm just a I'm just a picture of the major general or whatever. They
Mhm.
totally do it.
Right.
Um, yeah, you're absolutely. I totally agree with you. It's not. People act like it's something new, but it's not at all.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyway, this guy Joe Levy, he went solo. Well, we already talked about solo.
Mhm.
So this is the verb. You go solo. When you leave a group or band and you start doing your own thing, doing your own music, you go solo.
Mhm.
Um, really, no other verb to use. Okay, now I know this is right up your alley. Ken, please explain to the group what does that mean that the band have remixed? Remixed.
Yes. It's kind of popular nowadays. The bands or hip hop artists, hackers, they created new version by using original song or add up the rhythm, some additional rhythm or some additional other songs. They mash up other songs too for making remix.
Mashup. Okay, well that's an interesting verb that you use there. They mash up other songs. A mashup is when things are mixed together. Often things from media, often related to media.
Mhm.
Okay, right, uh, right. Remixes can sound completely different from one another. It's really quite amazing what they can do.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Um, okay. Up tempo. What does up tempo mean? Up tempo number. What does that mean?
Fast tempo.
What's that? Fast.
Fast.
Yeah.
Fast. Yes.
Yes, that's right. Up tempo. Um, up tempo number. Well, what's a number here? What does that mean?
Numbers also mean songs.
Okay, very good. All right. Up tempo number. Okay. What is the opposite of an up tempo number?
Slow tempo numbers.
Yeah, yeah. That's right. Again, here's another place where English doesn't exactly give you the opposite. There is no down tempo. In other words, sometimes English isn't very logical. Okay. Okay. Right. If it's fast, it's up tempo. If it's slow, it's slow. It's a slow song. All right. Uh, okay, Sasha. Uh, did I miss somebody? Yeah, Karam. Karam, are you having any luck? Hang on, Sasha. Sorry.
Yeah, I
Can you see the screen?
no, but
Okay.
if you
Sorry. All right.
question, I
Okay.
will.
Okay. All right. Hang on. Sasha, can you read this last review for us here?
Sure. This is a rock symphony an extraordinary piece of music. After their massive hit in 2004, which with Megalith, their record company has released this CD hoping for another big hit. The band themselves wrote the music. They have a huge following and are due to go on tour later this year.
Okey doke. Okay, this is a rock symphony. Do people even make rock symphonies anymore? I used to love these. Sasha, do you know any examples of a rock symphony?
First of all, what is rock symphony? With live instruments or orchestra?
No, it has nothing to do with an orchestra or classical music. What it has to do with is the fact that each of the songs is interconnected, and they basically tell a story through the whole song. There's also such a thing as a rock opera, which is very much the same thing. Is that they're all a rock symphony is that they're all kind of interconnected. A rock opera is very similar, but it tells a very cohesive story.
No, I'm not a big fan of rock. Only rock ballads.
Okay. Only what?
Rock ballads.
Rock ballads.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, and Queen. Yes, the band Queen is. Yes, they do. Yes, they do rock operas. A Night at the Opera, for example. Yes, they like to do theme-based albums. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. The Who has a couple such albums. Tommy, great. They used to do rock opera albums and then make movies out of them. The Who had a couple. Quadrophenia, Tommy. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I don't think anybody does this anymore. At least I haven't heard any kind of release like this for a long, long time. Okay, well, that's the idea. Okay, the next collocation, of course, is very, very common, a piece of music. Well, actually, what does that mean, Sasha? What's a piece of music exactly? An extraordinary piece of music.
Maybe a song.
Maybe.
Part.
A part of a song. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. It was a trick question. A piece of music could be 4 bars. It could be one song. It could be an entire album, like a rock symphony or rock opera. Yeah, a piece of music is very vague. Okay, but it's a very common collocation because music, of course, is uncountable. So a piece of music is a very obvious collocation. Here's another common collocation, a massive hit. Well, okay, we also have a big hit. Can you think of any other, Sasha? A hit, obviously, very popular. Can you think of any other adjectives?
Pop, maybe.
A pop hit? No.
Yeah, I know blockbuster, but I don't think it's for music.
Blockbuster? No,
Yeah,
that's for movies.
It's more for in books.
Yeah. No, a massive hit, a big hit, a huge hit, a tremendous hit. You can actually collocate a lot of different adjectives with this. A big hit is the most common, though. Okay, they released. Actually, we talked about this yesterday, talking about movies. They released the CD. When a CD first comes out, it's released. Wrote the music. I don't know, is that a collocation? That's not a collocation. That's just basically English. Okay, they have a huge following. What does that mean, Sasha?
Maybe something with fans. I don't know.
Exactly. They have many fans. That's it.
Movement. Can I say it? Like huge movement.
No, a huge movement is a lot of people who are involved in a cause. There's a huge movement to end use of fossil fuels, for example. Something like that. So a movement of people are usually for social causes, maybe political causes, but not for fans of any of the arts. Nope, that won't work. They're going on tour, man. Okay. What's the meaning there? On tour.
To go to another country, maybe like go on holidays, go on a trip. But it's on tour. Make a concerts.
Yeah, they do concerts. They do concerts.
Do concerts, sure.
Yeah, so they do concerts. Maybe in another country, maybe not. Maybe in their home country, but they go to 10, 20, even 30 venues. The places where bands play are venues. If your venue doesn't matter, has to be Madison Square Garden. You know, if you're a huge band, your venue may be Madison Square Garden. If you're just a backyard band, your venue may be Billy's birthday party in his garage. So it's nothing to do with size or anything else. A venue is just the place. You can play out in a cow field, and that's your venue. Oh, their venue was a cow field. It was amazing. Okay, let's do some quickies for playing music. All right, Mustafa, this one, little dialogue here.
Okay. I saw Martin strumming a guitar the other day. I didn't know he could play.
Okay, can you strum a guitar, Mustafa?
Like playing a guitar? No. No, I have never done this before.
Okay, maybe you have never done this before, but anybody could do this. My 2-year-old could do this. To strum a guitar simply means to move your fingers back and forth and make a sound. Doesn't necessarily mean playing. It can mean playing. It can mean playing in a really rhythmic way, but all it means is that you were. Notice the next statement. For example, to put it in perspective, the next statement here, V.
He can. He just likes people to think he can. He's got no musical talent whatsoever.
Okay, he's got no musical talent whatsoever. So there you go. He's strumming the guitar, but that doesn't mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a collocation.
Musical talent.
How would you say that he does have musical talent?
It means he was born without.
No. Okay, it would be very common. V, I asked badly. You would simply say he's got talent. Oh, I watched Martin playing guitar. He's really got talent. He's talented. Okay, this would be very common to say that somebody is good at a musical instrument. He's really talented. We often use the adjective talented, or he's got talent, about musical instruments. That's what I was trying to say.
But can we use he's so gifted? It's not like talented.
He's what?
Gifted.
gifted. Yes, you could. Yes, he's gifted. Absolutely. And you could use. He's gifted with a lot of different things. He's if he's really good at math or chess or anything.
Yeah.
You could use gifted. We tend to use talented almost always for music. Talented, you could say, it really goes with music and instruments. You could say it about an athlete. He's got talent. That's okay as
Yeah.
well, but you wouldn't say that about somebody who's good at chess or math. Okay, let's try a couple more quickies here. Karam,
Yes.
can you see it yet?
No, I can see.
Okay. All right, I'll read it and we'll talk about it. I've taken up the guitar. I've had 3 lessons so far. What does that mean if you take up a musical instrument?
Take up sell. Is that mean sell the guitar or piano, any instrument?
No. You can take up karate. You can take up knitting. You can take up coin collecting. It simply means you start. You just started a new activity.
I started new activity. I
Okay.
see.
Okay. I recently took up cat juggling. Okay. All right. Okay. Next one. Ken, can you read this?
Yeah, that's great. I love live music. What can you play?
Okay. How about you, Ken? Do you love live music?
Nowadays I prefer CD or
Really?
recorded version more. But
Yeah.
when I am drunk, maybe I prefer live music.
I tell you, I really miss live music. It's one thing about United States. There is just a plethora of live music. You can go. The problem is on any given Friday night, you have the choice of 50 different bands you can see in 20 different genres. Okay. All right. Well, the first week was all about tuning the instrument, and I got to play a piece for my teacher next week. Well, here, first you need to put the instrument in tune to make sure the notes are clean and clear. You know, C, B, F, and so forth. Okay, you play a piece of music. Again, thank you, Sasha. Any piece of music. You play a piece that can mean any length or duration. Just it basically means music. But since music again is uncountable, we frequently use a piece. Okay, let's see if we can do a quick couple of exercises here. See what you guys remember here. All right. What is the opposite for the word? You're going to give the opposite word for the underlined. Please read the sentence, Sasha. Number 1.
The band's last CD was a major hit.
There you go. Can you give me another answer?
Big hit.
Yeah. Huge hit.
Huge.
Tremendous hit. Okay. Very good. Mustafa, number 2.
There are some great slow numbers on this what teacher? Sorry.
CD.
CD. There are some great slow numbers on
So
this
the
CD.
opposite of a slow number.
Fast number. Yeah.
Yeah, but strangely, we almost never say fast.
Yeah. Some great slow numbers. It's
We would.
weird. I don't understand the sentence.
There's some great slow. Number is a song. That's
Oh, song.
a great
Okay.
number. Oh, that was a great number by the band. Let's give them a round of applause. So a number's a song. A CD. Wow, you're really young if you don't know what a CD is. It's a disc that plays on a recorder and plays music.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the opposite of slow? We don't say a fast number, though. We really don't.
We say turn up or what? What do you say?
We say up tempo. Ah, a real up
Tempo.
tempo,
Yeah. Up tempo.
fast beat. Okay. V, number 3.
Yeah. The band has a huge following of dedicated fans.
Sure. You can use others too. Huge, enormous. Ken, number 4.
And music was playing quietly on a CD player when I entered the house. Playing loudly.
Okay. Or you could say blaring.
Blaring. Okay.
Yes, blaring. Or music was blasting.
Yes.
Or music was cranking. These to talk about loud music. And the music was blaring. Blaring has a kind of also another meaning that it was so loud it was distorted.
Mhm.
Music can be distorted. Speakers that are too. Sometimes music can be played on speakers. It's too loud for the speakers, and it distorts the sound. Okay, that's about it. Maria Polarosa gave a virtuoso performance, and that will do it, I think. So thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot. Out of time, so see you guys again here on Verbling.
See
Take
you.
care.